Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another crazy life that is a digital asset space. What's going on, guys? Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. A little bit late. I wanted to make sure I got on here. Tell you, entrepreneur's life is crazy. It's a crazy life sometimes, guys. Yeah. So I had the classic ADD, whatever they call ADDS, classic. Bro, don't tell me this is doing it again. Rod Hop, what's going on, man? Axis error, first like. Thanks, appreciate you being here, my friend. Welcome to the channel, Axis error. If you haven't had a chance to hit the subscribe button, if you like the content, please do that. And make sure you ring that bell, my friend, so that you get notifications. Steve O D XRP, what's going on, brother? Mr. FOMO Sumo. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? XR, XRP Poly Liqueur or XR Poly Liqueur. Hello, brother. Listening while I'm remodeling. Oh, that is what's good, my friend. I love that. I love that because you can take the content and make sure you get some stuff done in as well. So I hope the sound is good. Let me make sure I got the volume right. The sound is good so that you can hear XRP Power Liqueur while you're doing your thing. ADHDV2. Yeah, so I was supposed to do a training, and I was going to do it from 3 to 3:30, or 10 till 3 to 3:30 on Facebook. And for some crazy reason, I don't know why, already subscribed. Great content, says Axis Error. I appreciate that, my friend. I really do. Roy Raymond, hi from South Africa. Ah, glad to see you in the stream, my dude. Make sure we hook up and connect offline, man. Love to talk to you about all things South Africa. XRP Power, the core volume is good, man. Excellent. Good to hear. So, I was supposed to do this training, supposed to do a Facebook Live on the Facebook page. And for some reason, the camera, I was in the Brave browser trying the camera. It's not working. I mean, I downloaded a Brave share screen. That didn't work. So with this new laptop, I have been mainly using Brave. Haven't been on Chrome at all. Like never, ever, ever. So when I try to go to Chrome on this new laptop, try to go to Facebook, nothing's recognizing. My password managers aren't working, and next thing you know, it's 325. I'm like, it's 325. Oh my God. And I even haven't had a chance to kind of go over some stuff to share with you guys. So yeah, it went down the rabbit hole, man. Crazy squirrel. But next thing you know, it's time. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here. I definitely appreciate that. Good day, XRP Free Me. Good to see you in the stream, my friend. I missed your drives. Well, I uploaded a video earlier today, Mr. Homo Sumo. Hope you had got a chance to check that one out. But it was just kind of a quick little poll, and kind of wanted to get some input and feedback from you guys. So I'll ask you that as well. So what I'm looking to do, considering doing, guys, but it was only if it's something that you guys would like to see, is perhaps doing a video, 8, 10, 15 minutes at the most, on sort of on wealth creation, how to create wealth. Let's go on that journey together. Maybe you guys can recommend some things to me that I haven't thought about doing, and perhaps do something along the lines of sharing some insight from my experience, or something, uh, some books, right? Some good stuff, some things to help you, right? So along that journey. So if you like videos like that, I can always do a video on, for example, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I could do a video, or for example, on Money Master the Game. I could do a book, for example, or a video on Ray Dalio. I could do a book on, for example, Jim Rohn, right? I could do a book, for example, a video on Jim Rohn, video on Les Brown. Share some of my insight from Grant Cardone and Gary Vee. If you'd like something like that, 8, 10, 15 minutes at most, either once a week or once a month, and it would be a video. It's either going to be a video from my home or a drive video. I'm leaning more towards the drive video. Challenge with the drive video is, it got to be, it'll be a little challenge, but I could still do the drive. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comments about that. 24 people in the stream, 7 likes, guys. Please, collapse the chat, and hit the like button if you're liking the content, and then hop back into the chat, man. So we're going to talk about this thing with freaking JPMorgan. I just happened to run across it. It was a random tweet, and like JPMorgan's blockchain, and 80 banks, 80 Japanese banks. Now think about that. 80 Japanese banks are excited about hopping on the JPMorgan blockchain. I mean, just any of you guys see that on Twitter? I'm like, are you kidding me? Come on, you got to be so careful about what you read or what you see on Twitter. All right, Matthew said wealth creating video would be great. Excellent, awesome. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, Matthew. Good to see you in the stream, my friend. So yeah, the first thing I thought of when I saw that, I was like, there is no way in heck that Mr. Katal, the one, is going to let 80 Japanese banks hop on some other blockchain. Oh, man. Crazy. I'm telling you guys, crazy the things that you see on Twitter. Lucky XRP investor, good to see you in the stream, my friend. No, and I'm not talking about other investments. That's a good point, XRP investor. Siege, after this, there's really no need to worry about other investments the rest of our life, pal. We made it. Just sit tight and hold strong. Yeah, and I'm not talking about other investments. I'm talking about strategy. Like, one of my big things, Lucky XRP investor, is, my biggest worry is that when it does move, we will not be prepared. Too many people in the community will not be prepared to deal with the wealth that they get. That's my greatest fear. So we're going to talk about some things to help get you prepared for that. We'll talk about setting up teams and looking into setting up your team. We'll talk about different type of insurances, if you will, to help you as well, right? Because there's wealth creating insurances, right? They're not just life insurance. They can be wealth building insurance policies, right? He says, no, my friend. My brother-in-law has been working on JPM blockchain since 2016, says Raymond Scott, right? Maple _ Zerp. How you doing, my friend? Hey, Siege. Deep Mind Lab Visionaire. What's going on, my dude? Good to see you in the stream, man. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. So Raymond Scott, so what are you saying? That they don't have a blockchain or they do have a blockchain? Said no. So which part of no? Like, which one? Mr. Fomosuma says, I'm getting a good lawyer. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. I'm glad to hear that. You definitely want to do that. Absolutely, without question. You definitely want to do that. So that's what I'm talking about more so is just kind of in preparation for the wealth. Lucky XRP investor. Hey, 34 people in the stream, 13 likes, guys. Please collapse the chat real quick. Run out, hit the like button if you're enjoying the content, and then come back into the chat. I would definitely appreciate it. It really, really helps with the algorithm of the stream and for the channel so that more people can see what's going on. Yeah, Kava, Lucky XRP Kava is going to be a beast without question. Without question, is going to be a beast. And I am excited about the many options that Kava will provide for XRP hodlers not to cash out to the fiat. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really excited about that. Alex G, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, baby. Alex G is here. Absolutely. Good to see you, man. Mr. Window, how you doing, my friend? Is this an XRP? No, it's not an XRP kill at all. You talking about that JPMorgan thing? Nope. So here's the thing that really, really, it caught me. Like, it's Japan, where Mr. Katal lives. Yeah, he's already got a consortium of 50 plus banks already. How many banks are there? You already got a consortium of 50 of them already. It's Japan. It is XRP exceptionally friendly. But I'm going to show you something, and you guys can kind of make your decision for yourselves. Wily Coyote. Evening from the UK, Siege. Oh, man, good evening, man. Good to see you in the stream, bro. Things are heating up. They are heating up. Yes, they are. Yeah, it's a walled garden. It's a walled garden for sure, Raymond Scott. And it's a different kind of thing from what I'm understanding. But if you're saying it's a blockchain, I'm going to show you something, and you can kind of verify it or not if you know someone who's kind of in that, right? because they were kind of leading towards that it's not a blockchain, that it was something different. But we shall see what's up. We're going to go over it together, Lucky XRP Investor. Last bull run, and I think I speak for most, we sat and watched it go to 384 a coin, and then we watched it come back down. I would say in the next 12, I would say in this next run, $12 is a good place to get your initial. Wow, that's a good point. And yes, Lucky XRP Investor. The challenge is, like myself, we get into the digital asset space about 3 years ago. Didn't know how it really operated in terms of ups and downs and different things like that. All I knew is the stock market and in terms of investing, stock market and what I want to say, um, uh, uh, weed stocks, marijuana stocks. That was kind of my thing, right? Right. Got the TSP or slant the 401k, that they're doing that stuff for you. And then it was just, a little bit of stock myself in the marijuana stocks. I did not know. I rode stuff up, had no clue. I had no clue what I was doing. And I was in the high yield investment program space. I was in the lending space when I first entered. But you're right. Most people ran it up, and then next thing you know, oh, it'll recover. See it going down, see it going down, see it going down, think it's going to recover. And it never does. 47 people on the stream, only 17 likes, guys. Please smash the likes if you're enjoying their content. Again, it helps, really, really helps with the channel. It helps the videos to get out to more people because we're trying to grow the channel without question. Yeah, I can tell you, this is probably your first time to the stream, Lucky XRP Investor, but I do have two favorite TA guys that I follow in the digital asset space. And one of them is saying he has cash out point of $9, $15, and $28. $9, $15, and $28. And this guy, he's been doing it for about the same time I've been in the space, but 3.5 years or so. His all of his investments are in our digital assets. So he's not XRP biased at all. He's a PA guy. He knows about the fundamentals, but he bases his decisions. He bases his decisions on TA. He lives off it. That's his lifestyle, and he's done really, 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 really well. His name is DIY investing, do it yourself investing. I did a stream, maybe a video in the car about the best TA ever on XRP. Deep Mind Lab Visionaire says, I already have a wealth team on standby. What the heck? What? I'm so proud of you, my friend. So proud of you to hear that. 2 separate legal teams, CPA, insurance agent, trust management company. Make use of this waiting period to your advantage while you can think clearly. Man, say it again. We copy that and repost it in Deep Mind Lab Visionaire. In fact, repost it throughout the entire stream. Those are absolute golden words of wisdom right there. Deep Mind Lab Visionaire says, I already have a wealth team on standby. 2 separate legal teams, CPA, an insurance agent, a trust management company. Yeah, make use of this waiting period to your advantage. Exactly right. Why you can think clearly. You do not, guys, you do not want to wait. When this thing moons, you will be, I'm telling you, your head's going to be spinning in 5 million gazillion directions. And the only thing you're going to think to do is spend. I'm telling you guys, it's important that we do it now. So Deep Mind Land Visioneer, I asked early for the people on the stream, would they enjoy some content in and around wealth creation. And I'm talking about getting a team. I'm talking about mindset. I'm talking about how you prepare. I'm talking about the things, the ins and outs, the things that you will look for in creating and putting together a wealth team and wealth strategy, obviously. So we'll have to connect for sure. If you're on Twitter, especially, and we can conversate. I'd love to get your thinking on some of the things that you have done, my friend. That would be absolutely. I'd love to get your thoughts on some of the things that you've done. April Zerks has hit those likes, guys. You have 60 people on the stream. Yes, it's very different to XRP. Yes, it is. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get into that in a second. Hopefully, R underscore star 777 underscore 555. I love it. Dewey and two. Hey, Siege, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Yeah, same here. Says Deep Mind Lab Visionaire saying I fell into crypto from securities market and weed stocks in particular. Yep. I remember I cashed out my weed stock like 4x. I'm like, I'm out. Got off the market and have not been in until of late. Started doing some things. Since I'm only going to do that for about probably a year at the most. I wanted to kind of see how it goes, what it looks like. About a year, and that'll be it. Yeah, it's not competition without question. It certainly isn't. Yes, it's been frustrating. Yeah, it's been frustrating. Absolutely. Ralph Raymond, what's going on, my friend? At Siege, have you noticed how people in government and the SEC seem to be more knowledgeable about different crypto lately? Absolutely, I sure have. I did a stream about that last night, right? Two different congressional hearings and two different people speaking as though they know what is going on. Yeah. Crypto Dread, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I watch him, young kid. Yeah, absolutely. And I like his unbiased approach. I like um, his unbiased approach, the fact that he did have some fundamentals behind the team. I always think that's important. I don't know, when people kind of just do it strictly from TA, I don't know. I like someone who has the fundamentals, who's familiar with the fundamentals as well. I get that you're going to make your moves based upon TA because that's what you know, but you should know about the project, right? You should know about the project, in my humble opinion. Yeah, but my lucky XRP investor says, yeah, but my thoughts are grab profit at around 12, but see what is next stop after 100, 1,000, 10,000, but don't plan on all out. Hold at least 30% of your holds. Yeah, I'm going to hold significantly more than 30%. I can promise you that. Absolutely. Legendary's in the building. Hey, Siege. Yeah, it does no good to cash out in fiat dollars. Lucky XRP investor. I just, real estate, some gold and silver. But I'm telling you, Kava Labs is going to be massive. Okay, Deep Mind Lab Visionaire says, absolutely do it. I was considering starting a channel on that topic. Whoa, really? Much needed info for the community. Oh, man. Well, maybe we can collaborate on that and do that together. That would be awesome. JPM link to MoneyGram. Is this correct? Paul Stedman asked. I do not know. I have not heard about that. Oh, yeah. We're early to the game, man. We are the early adopters. Absolutely. Took the risk on the chain without question. Why we could content consumers. How are you doing, my friend? Content consumers in the building. I wonder how many radical bear bull cycles it will take for crypto as a whole to stabilize. Well, you right around the time Wall Street gets in, right when Wall Street is fully in, that's pretty much when, right? Because the few whales that are out there doing their thing in the Bitcoin, that's going to end. They don't want to get caught out there. When institutional money gets in this thing, they're not going to be, those few whales are not going to be messing around trying to take a chance on a thing. That would be my opinion. My humble opinion. I'll reach out to you on Twitter this week. Awesome, man. It's a crypto underscore siege, CEEJ, my friend. I'd love to chat with you, man. Axis error. Anyone bored of this endless bear market? Yeah, I think we all are. 66 people on the stream and 30 likes, guys, when you get a chance. collapse the chat real quick, head out, smash the like button if you're enjoying the content, then come back into the chat. So let's talk a little bit about this. Again, this is something that I just kind of ran across on Twitter. I wasn't even planning on talking about it. But let me change my view here and see if we can't go over this real quick. And again, it's just kind of important to kind of see. And let's see here. I don't know why I have to always do this, but it seems like I always have to. Let's go check this out real quick. John, what's up, my friend? John says, not bored. Annoyed is more like it. Good to see you in the stream, bro. This is the thing that we really should be talking about. But I do want to just to kind of point out something. I'm gonna go over this JPMorgan thing. So here's one thing. This is from Unfollowed, right? And apparently the block is the person who put this out, December 10th. Over 80 Japanese banks plan to use JPMorgan's blockchain payments network. Okay, so let me hit this real quick, and hopefully I did all the rest of them. Okay, yeah, so that is there. Yep. So I did it here as well, right? Over 80 Japanese banks plan to join JPMorgan's blockchain payments network. More than 80 banks in Japan have shown interest in joining JPMorgan's blockchain payments platform, the Interbank Information Network. Keyword is information. The Interbank Information Network. Right? So let me see if I can follow this and do it the right way. So here's another thing. So this is someone replying. Now let me do that last. Let's see. It's weird because on their page, jpmorgan.com/global treasury services /IIN, it says powered by Quorum, a permissioned variant of the Ethereum blockchain developed by JPMorgan. IIN, which is Information Network, allows member banks to exchange information in real time as a way to verify that a payment has been approved. Share information as a way to verify the payment has been approved. You don't seem to understand the difference between the IIN and Ripple products. Interbank Information Network equals keyword information. Ripple offers a product for the actual settlement of the payment. The taxi that brings the money to destination. But if you read this, it would come across like it's competition, would it not? It would come across as though it's competition for the behemoth that is Ripple, right? Change the scene. This. OBS is an interesting animal, right? But if you read that, you saw that, and you briefly just read the headline, didn't, kind of dig a little deeper. For me, I didn't have to go too deep because it said Japan. I mean, as soon as I saw Japan, I'm like, there is no way in heck that Mr. Yoshitaka Katao is going to allow 80 banks in Japan to be on a different network for settlement, right? That's not going to happen, right? 76 people in the stream, 37 likes, guys. If you get a chance, collapse the chat real quick. Go out, hit that like button if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the hang, and then come back into the chat. I appreciate that. It definitely helps with the algorithm of the channel and of the videos, friends. Right? So isn't that so? We think about that. Jared XRP, what's up? Chat, what's up? Siege, what's going on, my dude? Glad to see you in the stream, man. Eris, Axis Eris says, indeed. I think you're saying indeed. Yep, the S and the D are next to each other. Yeah, as long as it's an information network, and that's kind of the key, John. It's an information network. It is not a settlement mechanism. And like who said it? Somebody said it's a walled garden. Yeah, I remember that briefly, Lucky XRP Investor. Good to see that you're knowledgeable in the digital asset space, my friend. So don't know if you remember seeing, but JPMorgan used Zcash Tech for their Quorum project. Also, it is a privacy coin. Yes, it certainly is. However, the sentiment being privacy coins will be banned. Gotta ask question, why hasn't it? Yeah, well, they're starting to delist them, right? They have delisted a couple of them. The latest one was Monero. That got delisted on some pretty big exchanges, like I believe BitPay was one of them, right? And so that's going to be right. That's going to be the narrative going forward, right? The powers that be are just not going to, right? They control exchanges. The reason why they came up with that amendment to whatever the FATF or whatever it was, to say that exchanges had to act in the same guidelines, walk down the same path, take the same steps, and play the same handbook or playbook that banks do. It was because of one of them was because of privacy coins. They're like, yeah, nah, we're not going to have privacy coins, right? How can we get our money? How can we get our money if people are using privacy coins, right? So you knew that it was inevitable. They can be popular, and they are popular, But if they're not listed anywhere, how are you going to get them, right? So maybe the decentralized exchanges, but terms the masses, right, and the powers that be understand it. The masses will go to where mainstream media tells them to go, and old money is going to tell mainstream media where they should be sending people. Right? So you got the backs of the world, the X of the world, the Nasdaqs of the world, the regulated exchanges of the world that are not listing privacy coins. That's where old money is going to say, yeah, it's okay for them. It's okay for the masses to go there. But in old money, right, they control mainstream media, right? So the masses will go there. Will some of the masses find out about these decentralized exchanges that no one has really technical control over? Sure. But trust me when I tell you they're going to do everything they can possible to make sure that they get their taxes. And if people are trying to avoid it by using Zcash and Monero and Pirate Chain, they're going to be all over that, right? They're going to be all over that, right? TJ Jackson is in the building. What's going on, my friend? We need EMP gun. Good evening, everyone, says Donald Walker. Good evening. Where are you checking in from, man? John says, I think JPMorgan and SBI are linked. Yeah, they would be if they. I would not doubt that. But if they're going to be linked, they're going to be linked because XRP is going to be they're going to be using, for their walled garden, they're going to be using, something to do with SBI and XRP, right? Having a few, but the private coins, you think that's a good idea? I have never owned one, lucky XRP investor. 2020 is going to be the year. Mainstream news cycle. Yeah, I agree, Jared XRP. That's exactly right because Congress has started it, right? 2 congressional hearings back to back. These guys talking like they've been around. They know what's up. They know about when you hear plumbing and rails and one coin for settlement, you know that they know. And now they're letting the masses know that they know, right? The 2020 that's exactly what it's going to be. There's going to be a lot of Congress and Mnuchin and the Donald and mainstream media letting the masses know that it's okay. It's time to start getting into the digital asset space. What else we got here in the stream? You guys having some good conversation amongst yourselves. I love it. I love it. Gotta think like a kid. They clearly stated the walled garden scenario a long time ago. It will not obstruct ILP and XRP without question. Martin killed Coyote. You're absolutely correct. Yep, the ILP XRP will be like the orchestra conductor without question. That ILP is just going to connect network to networks, walled gardens to walled gardens. And the Ripple net is another network. It's not just another network, but it is going to be another network. Yeah, mass adoption is far away, says Be Free. Yeah, so that's an interesting thing that you guys see that video with the lady from Silent Research, and she was on stage with one of the guys from Ripple, and she was telling about her research that she did with people in the banking and or financial FI space, and she had interviewed CEOs, vice presidents, presidents, and just all around mass adoption in terms of digital assets becoming mass, getting in the mass adoption phase. And she said after doing her research, the guy from Ripple said, so, after doing this tons of research, what would you say is kind of like the headline, the thing that was a big revelation for you, if you will? And she said, the fact that digital assets had crossed the chasm, right? Had crossed the chasm. And what she meant by that is she pointed out to a bell curve in terms of tech, right? Tech mass adoption of a certain tech. There's the innovators, that's the first stage, that's all the way to the left, right? And then it's the early adopters right next to that. That's us. We are, in fact, early adopters, and that is exciting. Then it's the early majority, right? And she said the most difficult challenge to get through, the biggest breakthrough, the hardest thing to break through is from early adopter to early majority. Early majority. She said that she felt as though we had crossed that chasm. We're now, in fact, heading into that or in the early majority. Right? So I can't wait to get the rest of those videos. I found out that those videos from Swell are actually available. All you got to do is kind of sign up, and they'll make the videos available to you. So I want to get that on it, check out as many of those as I possibly can. But just to let you know, those are available. This is a guy, Michael I Pinky 7 on Twitter, who mentioned that it's available, and he had the link in that tweet as well. I think I copied that. Lucky XRP investor, ZooKO. Who is, you said ZooKO? Who is that? Never heard of that. Never heard of Zoo. TJ Jackson, what are your thoughts on Casino Coin? Here's the thing. I don't know much about Casino Coin. I don't even know where to go to find out about Casino Coin, TJ Jackson. I seen, popular YouTube guy, DM Logic, saying, he feels like he's going to make tons more money with Casino Coin during this bull run than XRP. But I don't know anything about Casino Coin. I thought it was some kind of fork, if you will, of XRP. And I get gaming and gambling. I do get that. But I don't know what's the differentiator between all the other gaming or gambling tokens. So what makes Casino Coin different? You know what I mean? Yeah, you better pay your taxes, don't you? Don't even try to get away with taxes, because that is going to happen. I heard, I don't know if it's true. Brad Kimes was saying that one of his friends was at a tax accountant thing, and they were on stage saying that, look, the backs of the worlds and the RXX exchange, all the U.S. places, so it's backed, Coinbase Pro, all Uphold, all the U.S. exchanges had given the IRS all their records. Now, I thought a few months back that they had only asked, the IRS had only asked for clients that had done $10,000 in business or more, $10,000 in business or more. But Times is saying they said everyone's records. And I know this last tax one on TurboTax, they asked that the question, did you use crypto or digital assets or whatever? I remember that question. So, yeah. So that's going to be interesting. So this year, yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting this year, especially if there's a chance that they have records. The whole 10,000 and over on Coinbase, I was like, because that was my understanding was 10,000. So I was thinking, well, I did a lot on, I did, a few thousand here and a few thousand there and a few thousand somewhere else. So I'm like, what do you mean 10? So it was per exchange. So if you did 10,001 or 10,000, you had to say yes. If you did 8,000 over here, you could say no because you didn't do 8,000. In other words, so the records, they were only asking for records at 10 and above. That was my understanding. So now that they're saying if that's true, that it's all, you get the TurboTax this year, you got to say, yeah. And then you're probably going to have to figure out, get the records, download them, import them, export them, whatever you got to do to do the taxes. So that's going to be interesting because now they got to say, okay, whether it's gains or not, So Brad Kimes got the good tax guy when it comes to digital assets, and he actually has the tax guy actually has a handbook to learn to do it yourself because he charges a pretty penny for it. And guys, by the way, if you haven't joined Kimes' Investment Perspectives Telegram chat, you certainly want to do it. A lot of good information there. If it's open, because it is a closed group, if it's open, you want to join it. All right, you guys are talking amongst yourself. Robert Westberg, yo, what's going on, my dude? Good to see you in the stream, man. Yo, the word is prosperity. Prosperity is the word. Good to see you in the stream, man. Just talking with Deep Mind Lab Visionaire. We probably it's a good chance that we can hook up, and we're gonna hook up and kind of do a video or so on wealth creation and more importantly, wealth creation strategies, man. Wealth creation strategies. So I wanted to check with the community and see if that's something that they're interested in hearing and learning more about. So guys, I'm thinking about doing a video maybe once a week, perhaps once a month on wealth strategy creation, wealth strategy, right? So wealth creation strategies, right? And it's going to include mindset and stuff like that as well, but also some insights and some different things that we should do. And it'll be a journey that we go on together as well on being prepared for when it moves instead of being unprepared, right? So how are your thoughts on that, Robert? And everyone in the stream, I'd love to hear if you think that's a good idea and if you'd like to see that kind of content. Absolutely. Kava, Deep Mind Lab Visionaire, you're awesome, man. Says Kava was the missing piece to setting up a tax effective crypto profit extractions. Yes. Planning ahead is key. Absolutely. And I do believe hitting Kava early as you can, early that you see that is feasible. Okay. 20 something cents, right? So early that you see is feasible. I think the people that are early on that platform will benefit the most. Don't you think so, Deep Mind Lab Visionaire? The people that can leverage that platform early in terms of, I don't know, the loans or putting your crypto in a space, earning some interest, right? IOP baby says lucky XRP investor without question. Casino coin is worth holding a small bag. Why do you say that? I don't know anything about casino coin. Deep Mind Lab Vision. Why do you say that? Is it because they're in the gaming space, the gambling space? Oh, so that guy's the founder of Zcash. I gotcha. Lucky XRP investor says the same thing. So casino coin is on BitTrue? That I did not know. I'm not big on taking my XRP for other stuff, but if I can get it with Tether, but I don't know much about it. No, you guys got some good conversations going on here. Oh, it's almost as good as return as XRP, just not a bigger market. Okay. Javier says Casino Coin is just a hype, just another hype coin, man. Brian Benton is in the building. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Good to see you in the stream, man. Says Casino Coin is built off the XRP ledger, off the ledger, trying to do the same thing as XRP. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, but it's not going to matter. You know, my experience is that they understand there's going to be missteps in the taxes with digital assets, and they'll give you another shot. They'll give you chances to do a minute return. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Wonderful. Huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, so the teenagers are here. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of, I'm sure they'll give you chances. They're not going to try to, I don't think their intent is to, to keep people in a box of tax evasion, right? Just think that they want to let us all know that they are going to be looking into it, right? Binance US for what? Casino coin XR free me? That would be nice because I like Binance, man. And I'm not trying to. It just I don't know. I don't like using my XRP for other stuff. Jared XRP. I don't think mass adoption is far away because the masses love viral challenges, also known as social media, hype, etc. Look at the Popeyes chicken sandwich craze. What will people do for a deflationary asset? Absolutely. It's just a matter of them being aware that it's a deflationary asset. And that's a great phrase, deflationary asset, because that's the thing is going to kind of makes that's what Fidelity and TD Ameritrade, now Charles Schwab. This is one of those things they're going to be talking about because their customers or clients will understand inflation and understand quantitative easing, and then they're going to pitch this deflationary asset thing. Absolutely. Rio Shiruki, wow, good to see you in the stream, my friend. Where are you from? Is that Japanese or is that Korean? Hey, C's, what are your favorite altcoins for long term? Well, XRP, and I am big on VeChain. I do not have enough VeChain, but I'm big on VeChain. I would really, considering the price, I don't think I have a good amount. I mean, if you just did the numbers, I have a good amount. Like if you just did 100 or 1,000, I have a good amount. But in terms of the price, not a good enough considering what the price is. A Litecoin at 0.0005. It used to use Litecoin code. That's when it went to 54 cents. So Casino Coin used to use the Litecoin code, and now it's on the ledger or built off the ledger. Is that right, Lucky XRP investor? Deep Mind Lab Visionaire says it's the only project in gaming that allows players to create one account, which gives them access to all other platforms, streamlining the KYC and AML, right? Because of the ledger, right? Requirements. Each roulette spin burns some like gas. Yep, I get that. Yep, I remember when you say all other platforms, are you talking about all other gaming platforms because of the one KYC AML? I get that. But what is the real use case of that casino coin? And this chat, boy, you move it like half a thing and it's gone, man. All right, out of the way, Jay is in the building. What's going on, my friend? It switched to Ripple protocol. Now it's so low, but the market is around 250 to probably a trillion here. But they have huge profile contacts in the market. They have high profile contacts in the market. What does that mean? Lucky XRP. So you talking about there's big people out there excited about Casino Coin? Oh, okay. New team took over defunct coin. Legit team. Okay. Where can I learn more about Casino Coin, guys? Basically similar team like Ripple, from regulated casino industry, utility-based performance, etc. Okay, well, let me that's good to know. Where can I learn more about Casino Coin? I don't know the answer to that, Paul S. I would encourage you to check out the crypto guy, the crypto tax guy, and in Investment Perspective Telegram chat group. But it's if it's outside of the U.S., that's quite another thing, right? TJ Jackson says, I'm definitely interested. Good. That's great, man. It's good to hear. I need a mentor in my life. We all do, bro. We all need a mentor, bro. Yeah, they asked that in 2018 as well. Out of the way, Jay. There is supposed to be a question added in our tax form asking if you had any. Well, I use TurboTax, so that was one of the first things they asked. They did it last year in 2018 as well. Out of the way, Jay says definitely interested. Okay, good to hear. Tony Campos, what's going on? Bear tax for taxes. You can import your CBS from the exchanges. What's bear tax for taxes? Reign Supreme. Is that like a software? Is that a site? Lucky XRP says CBS is on BitTrue. Yeah, I think I heard that. Okay. Where are you? Where Rio Shuriki? I don't want to mess your last name up. Where are you from, my friend? Tony Campos says, who in their right mind would buy casino coin instead of XRP? Lucky says $300 worth. The risk is, I'd say. Okay. Hey, Siege, what's going on, the dude? How you doing, my friend? Crypto Man said he's trying to get 1 million of them. Okay. You never know what during a bull market what will move, and because again, FOMO is just a real thing, guys. It's a real thing, and you can come across something that, listen, it's hard to compare to XRP. We all know that because the true fundamentals are just there. Hype in the market and that FOMO is a real thing, though. So in terms of something going from 0.0005 to, I don't know, 10 cents, I don't know, during a bull market is always possible. So that there's gains that way. I get it, but I need more than that though in terms of me putting my fiat dollar into it. Gaming Crypto XRP says, I feel the same way about not trading XRP, but Casino Coin is a good coin. Okay, more and more people saying they like Casino Coin. I just need a place to go check it out. Like, is it on Coin Market Cap already? I hate to even say that word. Is it on Live Coin Watch? Oh, at 1 million, you become eligible for node ownership or something like that. Kind of similar to VeChain. Yeah, absolutely, Paul S. You got to be transparent. And I think they're going to be very, very lenient in terms of any mistakes or any kind of omitted information. But I think you got to kind of start to let them know that you're willing to be transparent with them. Yeah, so absolutely. XRP is definitely the better whole long term without question. Wealth creation strategies would be awesome, man. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that, Robert. I'm glad you're liking it, man. That's the thing. But what you need to think about is what will move faster. Exactly. That's why I have VeChain. Like he says, he hates VeChain. I have VeChain because I think I really like it. I really like the CEO. I like the project. I think they're in their own lane. I really do. And one of the things that, whether we like it or not, that makes a project move or price move is a big community. And when talking about China, yep, Binance US, that's right. They turned it over. Well, all right, yep, you're right about that. So Gaming Crypto says he thinks Casino has more upside potential than bet. No one has told me where I can go check out this Casino coin. You guys know? Really, they have 10 to 20 more time holders of casino coin than they do of VeChain. I don't like it. Gotcha. So you don't like VeChain, right? Is that what you're saying? All right, lucky XRP investor. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you being here. Next stream will be around 9 o'clock, my friend, tonight if you want to hop on. Benjamin Salisbury, Afternoon Siege. Any thoughts on the flywheel theory? Well, the same. Nothing really, other than it makes perfectly good sense. I mean, the model is just going. I mean, it's very, very similar to the network effect. Very similar to that. And I just think that, when you really think about the announcement of Ripple deciding to discontinue or shorten and hold over the counter sales, it makes perfectly good sense, because the people on the ecosystem that are in the market making and market taking and liquidity part of that ecosystem, liquidity providers of that ecosystem, understand they're not going to be able to get this XRP any longer over the counter for cheaper prices, for discount pricing. So they know where it's going. They know where it's going. They understand the buying and selling pressures. They understand the demand for this liquidity provider is going to go up and up and up and up. And that's the biggest thing. The demand for this liquidity provider is going to go up and up and up and up and up. The Ripple network is going to grow. And in addition to that, everyone understands that that payment space is massive. And everyone is going to want to tap into it. So even those aren't, and Ripple has it set up in their partnerships that even that people don't even get on the network can still take advantage of all things XRP, via API. They don't even have to be on the network. They can use Earthport or MoneyGram and not even be on the network and still take advantage of this liquidity provider. So the demand, the biggest thing is that the demand for the liquidity provider, right? The demand for this settlement that does it in seconds is going to be massive, and it's going to exponentially increase. The power of the network is, I'm on the network and I have access to 15 people that are on the network, but I have access to their network. That's the power of the network. That's the network effect. And so the flywheel theory to me makes 1000% sense. But I want to read over a little bit more in detail as well. Yeah, man, definitely. If you get a chance to do that, Paul, I definitely want to do that. It won't let me post a link to Casino Coin. It's a site, casinocoin.org. Okay, cool. I'll remember that. Thank you, Deep Mind Lab Visionaire. VeerTax helps you to fetch trades from everywhere. Oh, really? Identify transfers across exchanges and auto-generates tax. What? And auto-generates tax documents? Import from 50 exchanges via API? What site is that, Reign Supreme? I would love to have that. I will write that down if you could tell me what that is. What site is that, Reign Supreme? Because I know I got to do it. I'm not, there's nothing to hide, right? I just, and I got to learn more. What's the gains and what's not the gains, and I only cashed out once. So, do you have that site, Reign Supreme? So it's casinocoin.org. Yeah, Reign Supreme. If you have that, I would love that, man. Crypto Man says it's on CoinMarketCap. Okay. That's right. Out of the way, Jay says, I'm not going to lie, Siege. I have to do some research on this casino coin as well. That's why I love this community. Wealth of knowledge here is insane. Absolutely. I love it. That's Dr. Spomo Sumo says, VeChain and XRP can't get enough. Jared XRP says, VeChain rich, XRP wealthy. I'm in agreement with that, man. Robert Rustberg says, XRP has the banks covered and VeChain has the company's products covered. That's how I feel. I really do. This is nuts. What's going on, man? Good to see you in the stream. It says use with TurboTax. What does that mean? because I use TurboTax, but is it, do I have to get something else, Reign Supreme? Because I usually use TurboTax. Or are you saying when you start the taxes and you click the yeah thing, yeah, 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 I've got some digital assets, it's gonna send you that way on the site itself. It's gonna automatically start doing its thing. You click some boxes. Is that what you're saying, Reign Supreme? So all I have to do is do TurboTax to get the appropriate TurboTax, and I'll have access to this bear tax thing you're saying? Am I understanding it correctly? Cryptic Life, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you in the stream, man. I don't think I've seen you in the stream, my friend. If you haven't had a chance to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, I would definitely appreciate that. Don't forget to ring that bell. Gaming Crypto XRP sees they have a bankroll manager coming out that allows customers to buy directly. They have a website, Discord, and Telegram. I'm really curious to learn more about this team. So I'm definitely going to go to casinocoin.org, see what's up. Yeah, it's a lot of coins in gaming. Brian Benton, what's going on, bro? Good to see you in the stream. Casino Coin is, whoa, get $1 million for $700. And Win Mullet, what's going on? Good to see you in the stream, man. And that's the deal, right? That's kind of the deal. Got some, if you have, if you got some discretionary bags. Now, listen, if you haven't hit your XRP goal yet, I'm not sure about getting another digital asset. But if you feel comfortable in your XRP bags, then that's another thing, right? Adara hash graph, absolutely. That's that next level blockchain, right? H bars. I'm gonna put H bars down again. I've looked at their stuff a bit, but I haven't really. And that was a while ago. I don't really. It's a while ago since I looked in the Adara hash graph. Rodney Baxter's in the stream. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you, man. I wish our price would start growing. You gotta have patience of steel to play this game. Just hodl strong without question. Coin Tracker, yeah, I heard about Coin Tracker. Yeah, this V change has been with BMW for a while now, I believe, Rodney Baxter. I know, it's funny. I know, because I'm always open. Twitter was kind of okay, but I just say it's always about doing your due diligence, right? You can't just go out and get something just because some YouTuber says go get something, right? You got to do your own diligence, right? So that's why I constantly saying I want to check it out. I want to check it out myself. You know what I mean? I want to go see what's up. Does the team make sense? Does the challenge that they're looking to solve in the marketplace, does that make sense? Who else is behind them besides the cryptographers? Who else they got beside them? But they got any investors, right? All of these different things. Tell me about the CEO. Tell me about the CTO. These are things that I want to know, right? This is nuts, right? I know this is nuts, says, but what if your XRP goals keep moving? Exactly. I've changed at least 4 times now. It really is. It's crazy. And yeah, it's crazy. Again, and the challenging thing for us as XRP hodlers is we don't kind of have a good idea for when. I just recently became more comfortable about the $5, the $10, $15, $30. Like I believe it's going to be in that range during this next bull run. So I just become comfortable with that. But for me, those are not really like cash outs, right? I'll be excited about the price, and I'll be, maybe FOMO will get it from 30 to 50, and then I would consider a $50 cash out. But the 5 and the 10 and the $15, 5, 10, 15, 20, and $30 is not really a cash out for me. It's exciting. I'll be crazy pumped, but it's not a cash out. And then if that's as high as it gets, it's 30 during this bull run. Now it's going to be another 2 years of a bear run, because that's the history of the market. 1 year bull run, 2 year bear run, right? So the challenge with that is XRP has so many other options that could get it to 3 digits, but we don't know when they're going to come to play. We don't know when they're going to be put in place. We don't know. That's the challenge. That's why a V chain for me. That's why a V chain for me. That's why, I'm trying to get to 1 million V chain. That's why. It's probably easier for V chain to get to $1 than for XRP to get to $100. It's probably easy, in my humble opinion. In my humble opinion, it's probably easier. I mean, what do you guys think? Great question. Do you guys think that it's easier for V chain to get to $1? Again, this is not about being a maxi. This is not about being, I love our community, but this is about creating generational wealth. We're blessed in this digital asset space early adopters, but in the end, the goal is generational wealth. So what is the thing that can help me get there quicker? That has a team, that has a seat, has a use case, that's in its own lane. XRP it's in its own. Like, a lot of people think there's competition. They're light years ahead of everyone else, right? But what do you guys think? I would love to hear. We got 79 people on the stream, guys. Please collapse that chat real quick, hit the likes, and come back in. Haven't had a chance to subscribe, please hit the sub button, subscribe to the channel, don't bells. Love to hear what you guys think. It's easier V chain to go to $1 during this bull run. During the bull run, now that's because we can't factor in all the other possibilities for XRP. We can't factor those in because we don't know when they're going to flip that switch. It's all guesswork. No one knows. But a bull run is going to happen. Period, right? Right. A bull run is going to happen. Period. Right. We know this. So during this next bull run, do you think it's easier for V chain to get to $1 or XRP to get to $100 during this bull run? I mean, let me not even do 100. Let's do $50. I'm sorry, guys. Let's do 50. It's easier for a V chain to get to $1 or XRP to get to $50 on this bull run. I think $50 is fair. I think that's fair. I think that's a little fairer than 100. What do you guys think? I know I'm going to see a bunch of V chain in here. I'm about to go through this chat and see. Rodney Baxter, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, life is good, bro. Brian Benton says, every time I hit a goal for XRP, I set another one. XRP will roll soon. Yep. Google, what does somebody say? Say Google Bear. Hold on. This chat goes like crazy, man. Oh, he said, yes, it works with TurboTax. So I should Google Bear Tax? Thank you so much, Reign Supreme, man. I appreciate you staying with me on this one. I thought I said something that said Google Bear Tax will not let me post a link. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I wonder, everybody's saying they can't post links. I don't know what's going on. I got to check this chat, see what's up. So I will Google Bear Tax. And that's it's excellent. We'll love that. We'll work with TurboTax. It's perfect. Because that's what I'll be able to do, because I've used so many exchanges. A little here, a little there, but if you have XRP, no worries, right? So guys, love to hear your thoughts. V-Chain to $1 or XRP to $50. Which one do you think will happen during this bull market? They're a little expensive, that's okay. Wes Welk is in the building. How you doing, my friend? I don't think I see you in the stream, dude. How you doing? Well, Benjamin Salisbury says since Ripple is limiting and ending OTC acquisition of XRP, how long will it be before exchanges no longer have it? I don't know. I know that they have plenty of it, but I do not know. I do not know how long that might take. I do not know. That's a very, very great question. They got to run out of it somehow. But some of these exchanges, right, they're going to be okay with kind of offloading it, right, at different different prices. That's right. All right, so I haven't here. Let me see. Rodney VeChain has 30 companies plus and 500 dApps on the platform. PricewaterhouseCoopers is invested. Who was connected to Warren Buffett? Yeah, Jared XRP. Have you heard about this supposed rumor? Warren Buffett owns 60 million XRP. Have you heard about that? Okay, so you started bear taxing, it'll take you to TurboTax. Perfect. I'm in there. That's all I need. That's all I need to know, man. Because I have been dreading doing the taxes. I always do it myself. I'm a business owner, and so doing itemized deductions and Schedule C's and all these other different things you do. Then they're gonna throw this digital assets in. I'm like, I don't know what I did and when I did it. I was just when they're snatching it up. So it's perfect. It's perfect, Reign Supreme. Thank you so much for contributing to the chat, man. I really appreciate that. That's right, Brian Bitton. Any asset you invest in, you should first look at the company and its business practices. Without question. Ultimate goal is to convert it into as much XRP. I hear that. Lucky XRP investor. The thing about casino coins, say it grabs 10% of the market, you're in now. That's more XRP, especially if it swings up around, or even better, before XRP launches. The ultimate goal, convert it into as much XRP. Right. Strategy. Wealth strategy. Yep. XRP has utility and scarcity, won't run like Bitcoin did. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, without question, Wimbo. Okay, look at R star R underscore. No, I'm gonna say all right. R star 777 has a strategy. Sell 1% at $3, 1% at $4, 1% at $5. XRP Brad Crumb says have same goal, same VeChain goal. He's saying screw VeChain. I can't, man. I love VeChain, Lucky XRP investor. But that's cool. It's okay if you and I disagree, right? Like my mentor always says, Siege, if you and I agree on everything, one of us ain't needed, right? So it's okay. I love me some VeChain, bro. Brian Benton, VeChain and XRP, the only coins I see with professional business structures. Yep. Cryptic Life. When I research a crypto project, I immediately look at the company's vision, adding intake that vision and learn about who's running the company and their use cases. Wow, seeing if it is aligning. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. I love that so many people in the chat understand it's about doing your own due diligence, doing your own homework, right? And for me, it's got to have. I have to see a team. I don't like these places. I can't find out about the team. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I do not like it. If I can't learn about the team, nope, not interested. I want to know about the team, and then I want to know if some people like Peter Thiel or who's the guy from Digital Currency Group? I want to know if some guys like that are behind the project as well, right? Gaming Crypto XRP says, I hope I'm comfortable with my XRP bags. Hasn't been easy. I hear you, bro. And I hope that you are as well, man. I remember the Modern Investor, guys. If you guys haven't checked out the Modern Investor, you definitely want to check it out. I don't know why he has a second channel, but he does. But he did a video on how much XRP is enough. He likes to do those. He doesn't mind, giving his opinion on it. He said, in his humble opinion, a minimum of 1,000, and if you get to 10,000, you are more than great. That was him. That was the Modern Investors, kind of thoughts on it with XRP. Sorry, speech to text while driving. LOL. No worries, Crypto Life. Be careful, bro. Careful, man. Be careful with that text and driving, my dude. All right, so no one answered this. No one's gonna go in on this one, huh? I don't see anyone say anything unless this chat is way behind. Which one do you guys think is gonna go first? Which ones do you think is gonna happen? Before I hop off here, I would love to hear what you guys think. V-chain to $1 or XRP? What do you think is gonna most likely happen during this bull run? V-chain to $1 or XRP to $50? I would love to hear what you guys think on that one. I didn't see anybody say anything. Guys, 82 people on the stream, 58 likes. I definitely appreciate you guys taking the time to collapse the chat and hit the like button. I really appreciate that, guys. It really does help with the algorithm on YouTube and the channel and the video getting out to more people on the channel. Rodney Bassett, I think you mentioned Portugal before, my friend, didn't you? Portugal is going to be the place to be after moon, no taxes on crypto. I know. Cryptic Life is in Louisiana. Whoa, see, didn't know that about my man Warren Buffett. And I don't know if it's true, Jad XRP. It's just something that someone else in the stream said a few streams ago. So I don't know if that is the case. CryptoCajun is in the building? What's up? I didn't see you. What's going on, CryptoCajun? Edge FPV. Glad to see you in the stream, man. I don't think I've seen you here before. And that's the other thing, Wild E Coyote. You just don't know. Wild E Coyote. We just don't know about that sudden move with XRP. It's so hard to gauge. My girlfriend's going to head out. She's going to take the teenagers to the gym. Carl Eric B. Mills. Good afternoon, Crypto Siege. What's going on, my dude? Glad to see you in the stream, man. Can't find an exchange to buy casino coin. I heard it was on BitTrue when Mullet. I don't know where else it's listed. Guys having a good conversation in the stream. I love that. Rodney's from South Carolina. All right. That's right. Good afternoon, my fellow Kryptonaires. Stand firm and remain XRP strong. We're at the new frontier without question. I love Kryptonaires. I love that name. Underdog added. XRP has more use cases. I say X. All right, so we got somebody to answer. All right, Dustin DL says XRP has more use cases, so I say XRP to $50 before VeChain to $1. All right, Brian Bitton says VeChain to $1, XRP to $5 during this bull run. Okay. I like that. That's a very reasonable answer. I really believe that. Someone says, I think XRP will get to $50. So Wally Coyote says he believes it's going to get to $50. Okay, so he's picking XRP at 50 during the bull run. Edge FPV says XRP to $1 first. No. So the question is, will VeChain get to $1? What's more likely to happen? VeChain during this bull run. What is more likely to happen? Edge FPV. VeChain to $1 or XRP to $50. UBN2 says XRP first. Crypto Man says VeChain. Okay. Get some responses. VeChain will win, says Crypto Man. VeChain to $1 says Spanish _fly. What's going on, Spanish Fly? Good to see you in the stream, bro. I don't think I've seen you here before. I know you hang out with CKJ stream a bit, yeah? Good to see you here, bro. DK, what's going on, my dude? Glad to see you in the stream, my friend. I'm hoping XRP will blow up the 2nd of January. Me too, bro. Wes Welk says XRP will pump as utility increases from banks using the token. VeChain may pump as day traders pump it to make quick profits like many other tokens. Yeah, I'm way behind. I think your feed is a little behind, CJ. Out of the way, Jay. Yep, you're right. It is, man, because it's jumping big time. Gaming Crypto XRP says, I voted XRP to 50 before VeChain to $1. Thank you. Papa Doc. Hello, all. What's up, Papa Doc? Dustin DL, yeah. XRP price said XRP 50 and VeChain to $1, says Brian. That's good to know. Direct anterior hip is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Glad to see you in the stream, man. If you haven't had a chance to hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate you do that. Make sure you ring the bell so you get notification of more streams. Glad to be here. Keep the positivity in the community. Absolutely, man. That's what we do. It's about leveling up. TJ Jackson, the chat is very delayed on your end. Really? All right. Yeah, it's probably it's not even moving now. XRP regulations approval will allow crypto to jump. Love VeChain, says Paul Stedman. What's up? White Bit Stex, BitX Book, Extra Casino Coins exchanges. Whoa, those are some crazy exchanges, man. Good point, Dustin Dio. XRP is a lot more exchanges than VeChain and have more direct currency running through it. Spanish Fly is a female. Oh my gosh, I apologize, Spanish Fly. I did not know that. I guess I should look closer to your thing over here, huh? Good to see you in the stream, miss. Access error says all in, all seeds. You have a very high ratio of watchers to likes. Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I appreciate that. You guys are making it happen, and I definitely appreciate that. VeChain to $1, it seems easier, says DK. I agree. Coin Codex, listed exchanges for Casino Coin. All right, so how am I? All right, man, this thing is way behind. VeChain to $1 before XRP to 50, says Benjamin Salisbury. Wonder if Ripple turns on a good number of large corridors. What if Ripple exactly? That's the thing. And the challenge is that the reason why I'm using the bull run as the thing, because M. Evans, is because we all know that the bull run is going to happen. I don't know about the what is it? The corridors. I don't know when they're going to turn them on and let us know. Right? That's all guesswork. But the bull run, we know that's happening. December sometime, January sometime. We know that's coming. That's just based on history, right? Chart technical analysis, chart history in digital assets, right? In December and January, something starts and something ends. A bull run starts, a bear run ends. A bear run starts, a bull run ends. December, January is that time frame. Historically, asset space. That we know. These corridors, and we know what's up. We know it's a great project, but what do we know about the corridors? When do we know that that's going to happen? DK says, seriously love the way you think, man. I will continue to follow. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Make sure you smash that sub button if you haven't already, bro. We're on a race to 5,000 subs without question. We're going to take this channel to another level, and we're going to talk about wealth strategy without question. I'm glad the majority of you are liking the idea of doing a video on wealth creation strategy. I'm glad you guys are excited about that. I didn't want to bring it to you guys unless I knew for sure you guys would be interested. Brian Benton says XRP hits $3 before VeChain hits $1. Wow. I'm trying to catch up on the stream on the chats, guys, but it is, you guys are killing it. It's not moving at all. So I'm glad you answered that question, man. I appreciate the input on that. I'm looking forward to hooking up with DeepMind Lab Visioneer for sure on the growth. Talking more offline about it. He's going to hit me up on Twitter. We're gonna see if we can't collaborate together and kind of bring you guys some stuff. Which part is Hopi and Brian Benton? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, I hear that. I can tell you, just subscribe, says Bill. Thanks, man. Appreciate you being here, bro. I tell you what, some smart TA guys are saying, this one TA guy, again, smart TA guy, trust me when I tell you. This guy is saying he has cash out points. Dude, guys, cash out points for XRP of $9, $15, and $28 during this bull run. Not cash out points 2 years from now or 3 years from now. This dude said during this bull run. And I'm telling you, it was very unbiased. It was not hopium. He was basing it upon the charts. It's like, wow. And this is a guy who says he's completely invested in digital assets. He makes his living off digital assets. You know? Yeah, it's definitely caught up, TJ Jackson. The chat, you guys are killing it in the chat. You guys are killing it in the chat. It is moving like one person at a time. And I don't know if that is because I have too many tabs up. I don't know what is going on there, but yeah. Welcome to the channel, Bill, says TJ Jackson. No evidence. Well, the charts, well, the historical charts for digital currencies, for digital assets, West Welk, is traditionally a bear market or a bull market starts and ends in the December, January timeframe. So that's something that you can go see. Like you can go check that out. And though again, bear markets typically last around 2 years. So even if it's 2.5 years, okay, 2 years, bull runs last around a year. So even if it's around a year, it could be your end. Spanish Fly says, I love to hear. Glad to see that we have a lady in the stream. That is awesome. VeChain moves on partnerships, on partnership news. XRP doesn't. So that's why I say VeChain will move first. I hear you. I hear you, miss. I hear you. Absolutely. And the chat is just, oh, I'm getting like one comment at a time. Oh, I love it. I love it. We're glad to get you guys input on that. I'm going to cover one more thing here. We change this. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Absolutely love it. I could do streams for 2 hours if I was allowed to. You know, might not get dinner. All right, let me do. You know how that goes. So let me see what's up. What else did I have? So we covered this whole thing, right? So here's the thing, guys. If you want to check out the videos from Swell, you can go to ripple.com/swell. Here's a link. So, I mean, am I following? I am following Michael. So Michael I Pinky 7. You know, follow him. You can check out his feed and you can copy the link. Sign up. You can sign up, receive a password, and all sessions are available. I've done this. I did it for the flywheel, so I'm wondering if it's automatically going to send that to my email. Don't know the answer to that, but just to let you guys know, that's how you can get the vids. Some great videos from that Swell. Tell you that I'm going to be spending the rest of my day looking into that. So here's one thing that I like to shout out to Lord XRP, and I'm going to end the stream with this because I think it's massive. Don't forget, Federal Bank of India to go live on Ripple's platform by the end of 2019. 2019 is 20 days away. Interesting. Let's go check this out. This is from ripplecoinnews.com. Let's go see what's up here. Federal Bank of India to go live on Ripple's platform by the end of 2019. We all know plans change. It's important to remember that that's true. The Federal Bank of India to go live on Ripple's platform. Ripple's effort to joining hands with the financial entities and boosting the awareness of its blockchain-based payments products is believed as the potential opportunity to enable banks to employ blockchain technology. However, in an annual report, 2018-2019, India's largest private commercial bank, Federal Bank Limited, talked about their next move, which has excited the community. In essence, Ripple-backed payment products enable banks to offer safer and quicker cross-border payments to its operations. The Federal Bank wrote that it has signed a partnership deal with Ripple in March of 2019 and is expecting to go live on Ripple's technology by the end of this year. You think about all the kind of crazy things going on with India banning, not banning, coming out with different things. How is the bank going to be going live with that Ripple's technology? Interesting. As per the report, which means it's probably not going to be banned in India. As per the report, the bank possesses a customer base of more than 8 million, and appears to be a great fan of blockchain technology. However, it considers blockchain as the game changer and also expecting it will disrupt the technology space soon. So guys, just think about that. Yep, so banks believe that blockchain as a technology is going to disrupt the banking industry, and there are many use cases where it can be used effectively to make offerings more efficient. The bank wrote in a business document. Oh, so let me ask you guys this, because I have not heard what happened to. So guys, India going live, the largest private bank going live. Supposedly, they have a target date of the end of 2019, so we can't forget that. But I want to ask you guys this, see if you guys have heard this, and then I'm going to head out, guys. Oh, I probably didn't have to do that, because this chat is not catching up, unfortunately. But what about the Santander Bank supposedly doing that announcement about more uses, about more corridors opening up into Mexico? Santander, Ripple partner. I never heard of that announcement. Has anyone heard of that announcement? Nice stream today. Yes, sir. Right around 9 o'clock, XRP breadcrumbs. Bill Wilson, been watching you. Love your point of view. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that, Bill. Crypto Siege, I'm doing great by keeping my thoughts elevated as well. Glad to hear that, Carl. That's what it's about. Bob Moneyback, what's going on? How are you? Sorry, guys, but my chat is really, really behind. John Robert, who wants 900 something between a week. John Robert, I don't think I've seen you in the stream before. How you doing, my friend? What kind of work do you do, Robert? John Robert? Ryan, you hadn't heard anything. I heard Mexico was already using Ripple. Well, it depends on, right, MoneyGram, right? MoneyGram is in that corridor, right? But Santander was supposed to be announcing something that they were doing as well into Mexico. Wes Welk says, I heard that it was supposed to happen, but have yet to hear if the announcement occurred. Yeah, same here, bro. Same here. Benjamin Salisbury, haven't heard of more corridors opening Mexico. Yeah, so this was for Santander, and I didn't hear anything. She said she was going to announce it, and I haven't heard anything. Top lurking. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to hop off here, but I'm going to do it as I normally do, how I end all my streams. Guys, listen, never, ever forget this, guys. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought. Victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.